Acharya Rajesh G. Yoga Acharya. Graduated Master of Science in Yoga. P.G. Diploma in Yoga Therapy. Research Scholar. Registered International Yoga Teacher. Doing International Yoga Therapy course from Manushi Institute of Yoga, affiliated with IIYT. Teaching experience in yoga more than 20 years.
Acharya Rajesh Ji, Health Warriors of Yoga Therapy. We are proud of your yogic services.
To giving a good opportunity to discuss about the yoga therapy aspect of eliminate the sciatica pain. We know that yoga generally we think yoga is just exercise. Actually, when we started, I also thought the same thing. Yoga is exercise, doing this posture, that posture. But eventually realizing it's not a exercise. It's yoga is a kind of a alternative medicine. How we take it as a Ayurveda, how we a homeopathy and Siddha and Unani. All these things once you deeply practice and dealing with the patient, then only you realize it. Yoga is actually is an alternative medicine. It can help you to treat many of the things knowingly, unknowingly, because we are not trying to treat the disease. Actually, we are trying to treat the causes, the reason, the root causes. So when you try to find out the root causes, it can help you to develop your physical and mental health. So probably that problem will disappear. Actually, it's not in a yoga therapy. We call it's like an imbalance in stuff. We don't call as a problem. We don't call as a disease. We just call the imbalance of your body, mind, and breathe. So when you try to the way we practice the asanas, pranayama, and meditation, all these things, so it can help you to be balanced your body and mind. So that can really helpful to improve your physical and mental health. So it can treat you in a conditional way. So we also, when we started to teaching yoga, we always in the yoga therapy, I'm so much interested. The reason people always want two aspects in yoga. They're always looking for the structural yoga. The structural yoga means they always wanted to do the posture to do and this. But I trying to explain to them yoga is not for the structural, it's a functional. So when you practice yoga more and more, it can really help to your function will be a better way. That's the reason for we started to practice in the yoga therapy aspect. So here I'm going to discuss about the sciatica pain, the basic things when you practice the yoga for things. So we know that most of the people are sitting in an office for such a long time or standing postures quite in a imbalanced way. So our lower back started to compress. When the lower back started to compress, it's slowly can create the soreness or tightness of the lower back, and eventually the pain started to be moving on your lower body, maybe your lower extremities your legs, all the way. The pain became a sharp pain or a numbness, a blood flow will be stopped. So that's how you started to develop the sciatica pain. When this pain is created, then we need to be diagnosis. We always confuse that so we get the pain, so we don't know exactly. So we try to start pushing here and there, the pain will go away. But it's a good way to be diagnosis that sciatica pain, we call as a straight leg rising, or some of the yoga teachers very well know that how to measure the sciatica pain. Just lie down to lift the leg close to the wall, or with the help of another person. So they can tell you that which angle you get the pain. They will tell you, okay, that much is serious. You get a compression on the lower back. So it started to giving the pressure on the nervous system. So that's why the pain is radiating on your legs. So in the medical, we always go for the X-ray or MRI or CT scans can help you to monitor the pain. So it can develop, it can give you the knowledge of the sciatica things. And then causes. So we guys know that any condition we call it happened for the pain. So when the sciatica nerves nearly to be started to compressed on your lumbar region, L3, L4, L5, so it started to more compressed, so it's get a severe pain. So that pain give you the sharp pain or like a radiating pain or like a pain like you feel the pain suddenly come and go, or you can sit and stand like any reason you can start to feel the pain from all the way on your legs and thighs. So that's how that causes the pain on your sciatica things. So some of the yoga postures can really helpful. Like we don't need to do for too many things for those kind of the sciatica or any kind of the lumbar region pain. So normally, like one of the best relaxing way, we can give you the postures to help you to develop the muscle strengthen on your lower back and the stretching on your lower back and increasing the movement on your glutes muscle, the hamstring muscle. So it's can basic things. Just simple posture can help you to release the pain. The one is called the reclined pigeon posture. Just simply lying down, and you can lock your knees and pull the knees towards your abdominal with the breathing coordination. Like when you push your legs close to your body with the exhale and push it back with the inhale. So frequently you do that one, so it can help you to release the pain on your lumbar region. So it can develop the blood flow movement. So it can feel like giving the relaxed on your lower back and also your thigh muscles. And the next posture is the forward pigeon posture. Is one of the famous posture. We always call it a runner stretch, because a runner stretch or like a pigeon pose, like it can give you the foot forward movement to elongation of your lumbar region and also release the pressure from your glutes muscle. That means the back muscle. So it can give you the good blood flow on your lower back and your spine. So it can help you to release the stress on your lumbar region. So it can develop the movement and it can give you the release on your pain on the forward pigeon posture. Then there's a general stretch, like lie down to hold the legs, like pushing your knees towards the chest. This is the normal thing. So even this one, we have the multiple variation. You can push the knees towards the chest or towards side of your body, or even you can hold it and twist the body slightly wider. So it can help you to develop the blood flow on your lumbar region, and also it can open up your pelvic and release the pressure from the lower back. And also it's giving the elongation of your pelvic bones and the lumbar region. So it can help you to release the pressure from your back. The next one is the half spinal pace, like we call as the Atha Machendrasana. The Marichasana, the variation of 1 and 2, and there is a lot of variation. There's a basic twist can help you to release the pressure from your lower back. So it can really helpful, like a few simple stretches is enough to release the pressure. We no need to make it so complicated on this like a back basis. So simple posture can give you the better result on the sciatica pain. And last one is like a standing hamstring stretch. That one you can depends on your flexibility, depends on your pain range. So if you're really comfortable, you can bring your legs to maybe your hip level or 90 degree or like a 60 degree or whatever the position you feel comfortable. And also you started to slightly lean forward. So it can give you the good glute stretch. So that stretch can help you to release the pressure. Then it can increase the blood flow on your glutes and your back of the thigh. So it can release the pressure from your lumbar region. So it can release slowly can help you to develop the strength and the flexibility on your movement. So it can help you to release the pain on the region. And the basic things like a summary, like we guys know that like yoga is one of the effective way can help you the physical and mental emotional health to develop the general health. But when you go for the sciatica condition, we need to target mainly the lower back areas and pelvic and the glutes areas. So when our practice always like related in a sciatica pain, okay, we need to do some requirements of the stretch only for the lumbar region and the glutes. We no need to do for too many backward bending or too many forward bending or pushing ourselves to be too intensively. It's not required that. It's just a general stretch is enough. We no need to be too intensive movement, like I wanted to move my head to touch my knee, or like hold my legs completely. No need that one. Just a simple stretch is enough to release the pressure. Always the yoga therapy is always dealing about like you just follow your breath and the movement. That's enough. No need to be a forceful extension. So you need to calm down your mind and breathe when you're doing the posture. The general thing. So when you practice the yoga asanas, like especially for the related to the therapeutical aspect, so it's good to in a calm down way, following your breath, following the movement. So it can really help to be prevent, also to help to develop the strength and the lumbar region, and can slow, eventually it can feel that it's giving the good relax on your sciatica pain. That's the reason. Thank you so much. If you guys any want to ask something, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.